All right, so here today, listen up. I think you're definitely going to be very hyped about this. One of the biggest things requested, and every single day, throughout every single comment section that I have, if this does not drop in a comment section, it's not an MHA Ultra Rumble video. It's not. It simply cannot be the case, all right? Every video, every day, I've seen so many players requesting this, so I think this is the most, literally, this above everything. Like, you hate the roll system, maybe? That's not this. You hate anything in this game, anything, it's probably not this. This feature is the one thing that everyone in my comment section has been begging since the launch of the game, and when the game actually, like a few days before they launched, they did mention it's not being added at launch. Players were furious, dude, and everyone in my comment section gathered together to say, dead game, dead game, dead game. Today, I can confirm for you that they are working on it, which is an absolute big freaking confirmation. I hope you're ready for it here today. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out massively. Thank you all for the support. It means the world to me. So let's jump into it. Let's break it down. In this video, also, I do want to give my own feedback, so I can at least let you know what I think that, would be great to be added into the game. And if you have any feedback, comment it down below. So if they do somehow come by this video and they see it, well, they have some more feedback to go through. So let me know down below. It also helps out. So what is the confirmation we're talking about here today? It's not the roll system, it's not the ticket system, it's not any of that. It's this. Hop on over to Twitter real quick. Dear My Hero Ultra Rumble players, thank you for your active play and feedback. Again, it's kind of why I've been saying give feedback, because they were acknowledging a lot of it in the first few days, because right away, the first two tweets that were coming by were the tweets saying, we heard you on the roll ticket thing, all right? They're going to be added later on, don't you worry. They also responded on the aspect of, character, summons? All that stuff was already acknowledged in the first 2 days of how to obtain character, stuff like that, and they fixed the XP and all those things to make it a little bit more enjoyable, because 2,000 XP is garbage. 5,000, much better, right? So that's there. Your request for features including crossplay. You name drop the big feature that everyone is asking for. You're not doing it for anything other than, actually because you're working on it. That's why you're doing it, right? Because again, that's what's been requested the most. They're currently probably trying to get crossplay added so that the game can thrive. Again, some very big confirmation. You name dropped the exact thing. They didn't name drop summons here. They didn't name drop character releases. They didn't name drop roll tickets, crystals. They didn't name drop anything but specifically crossplay, because that is a big thing on their list and a big thing the player base has been requesting. So obviously they're going to name drop it, right? Really nice thing to do. But yeah, pretty cool. And fixes for issues that have received by or have been received by our development team, and we're taking them seriously. MHA, you are. So first, big confirmation. Crossplay dropped in there. The request for it has been heard, and we're taking it seriously. They then also say this to follow it up in the comments of it. We will continue to provide you with the latest information, so please keep an eye out as we share upcoming updates and fixes, as if maybe in good times we're releasing. Like, let's talk about it being maybe a month or two, you might see crossplay into the game, which again, a lot of players have been begging for this feature since the launch of the game. And it's only been basically a week, and they've already acknowledged, yeah, we heard you, we know you want it, and we'll try our best to get it to you. We've heard your feedback, so don't worry about it. Keep giving us feedback, keep giving us ideas and stuff like that, and we'll get to it. But again, remember, we saw the leaks. They have plans for this game. It is not just we're going to drop the game, let the game die, abandon it. You can see already from the just raw numbers of players and kind of players purchasing and all of that stuff, the game is doing freaking outstanding. It's not even funny. Like, the Steam numbers are record breaking for an anime game like this, of this stature. But again, it is free to play. Who's gonna say that? But for the most part, it's still popping off. It really freaking is. So for the most part of everything, they definitely would listen on every aspect of that they possibly can to increase those numbers. Because again, crossplay is a huge feature, right? Players that have been dying to play with their best friends, their family, whatnot, getting together in a match with crossplay, it's 10 out of 10. A lot of games have it nowadays. It's like a standard that's been sort of set. Some games that don't have it, they do kind of lose out on a lot of player base, because yeah, if I'm a PS4 player wanting to play with my Xbox or my Switch friends, what happens then? Switch, I want to play with my PC friends, what happens then, right? And yeah, if you're connecting all different marketplaces, you're doing it in a very good way. It's gonna happen, right? So for the most part, they're definitely gonna tackle that situation. But I wanted to talk about my own things that I wanted to see added into the game, because out of everything, I think that if these things do get ironed out, for the most part, the game will be in a much better sort of area, right? First thing, my main gripe with this game, this is something that I've told you how many times. If you watch my videos, you know that I hate this system. This system is the pity system. Every single season, great, you introduce a pity, maybe make that pity last for the entire season, not for just 2 weeks of a banner, because again, you reaching 2,000 summons is not happening. So if I just invested trying to get a character, and now all of a sudden the banner resets, and I lose my entire pity, that is the stupidest thing ever. So if you do it season long, that's good. If you do it permanent, that's even better. But it's so stupid that my pity can just go and leave randomly, all because of this. I get it. Yeah, like gacha games like that. It happens in a lot of gacha games. I understand that point. But in this game, it is outrageous to try to reach 2,000 summons. Again, with all the starter currency, all the freebies you've already gotten, I'm only at 799, which, by the way, if, you know, I keep waiting, maybe in another 2 months, I finally reach that 200 pity. So me waiting that long just to summon for a character is kind of outrageous, because remember, I can't really guarantee the character unless I hit pity. I mean, if my luck really sucks, it may take me that many summons. So I would really like to see that the pity does not get, you know, deleted. Right there at the bottom, it says points are only valid for that specific role, and any points left at the end of the role event will be discarded. So basically, you're in 5 days, 11 hours. If I summon and I'm at 190 points, I'm screwed. I'm not getting my character unless I purchase that last multi. It's over for me. Correct? Correct. Next, this might be just a problem for me, but damn, you gotta rework the pricing here. This stuff is outrageous. $100, I get 61,000 of this currency. Basically, that's nothing in this game, correct? To reach a pity, it's much more than that. I gotta put like multiple $100 purchases in, which again, it's a gacha game. It's gonna definitely be like that, but I do hope to see in the future nice little packs on the side that you can purchase, maybe like a $10 pack, which is something that every gacha game also implements. They're taking parts of gacha games and including those systems, but like core ones, they're kind of ignoring or not including. So for example, if I pay $5 or $10, I get like a bonus bundle, right? Where basically it's like, it's a drip of crystals every single day for the course of a month. I think you know what I want to talk about here. Small passes and gacha games. Again, we currently on console, or I think every console has this, starter pack, right? It's a good value, $25 for my currency, and I get 40 somewhat summons, a bunch of other stuff. So that is worth it, correct? But if I purchase the battle pass and then I purchase the starter pack, I don't actually get compensated for my crystals, actually. That's another thing I hope they rework, because what the fudge? Usually games compensate you for purchasing the pass and then purchasing that because it's a benefit. But again, we'll see in the future if that ever happens. But pricing this game, gotta get a look into, please. Or just release some value bundles that people can purchase every season. It's a one-time thing. Do it that way, or just a monthly bundle or something like that. It would be pretty nice. Next up, oh yeah, you have to rework some characters in this game. Some characters may be a little bit broken. Again, my comments will fight about that, saying no, every character is fully balanced. Some characters are simply very, very good, and some characters just can't compete. It is true. I get it. You might main this said character, you might main this said character, but some characters just don't win. Again, I like to say that I'm a decent player, so whenever I get into a fight with one specific character, one I'm not going to mention because damn, those players are going to get very mad at me, but yes, some characters just can't win a fight, and when that happens, I get it, they're a support character, but go do this. Yes, some characters need a little bit of help, right? So I do hope that buffs and nerfs are something this game does plan. It should take a little bit of time to get that done, but I do hope in either the mid-season update or the end of the update, being the end of the season, they implement, buffs and nerfs in a good time to get things out there, because some characters are, again, simply very good, but some characters just may not make it at all, and it's a little bit more of a rough thing if your favorite character just doesn't work, right? And some characters in this game are like that, where simply it's just better not to use them. So again, it should definitely be looked at, where buffs and nerfs are a thing to be added. And also, I do want to mention that yes, when a character releases, let's say Aizawa releases, and he is busted, and he's breaking the game, and he's destroying everyone, I hope to see that he is nerfed within like 24, 48, 72 hours, because yeah, it's going to be a definite issue of quote pay to win, right? Because only people that are summoning on the banner can actually obtain that character, and it's gonna suck if he's destroying the game for that long. Players are not sticking around if they're seeing 72 hours plus of Aizawa wrecking every single lobby. So any Aizawa that's there just wins automatically, right? So again, I hope that each character releases with, first off, a good balance to the character, and I hope that they don't release to be super underpowered or super overpowered. Hopefully they can find a balance, because that'll be pretty nice. And if they don't find that balance, if they release broken, well, hopefully you can get a balance update out soon before they ruin everything, right? see what I mean? Last but not least, this is just a personal feedback. Don't get mad at me. Also, just make sure to take care of hacking. That's an issue for a lot of PC players. Take care of that third thing or second thing. This is just my thing though. Please, I don't like any of the shop costumes. Can we get some seasonal stuff also in here? I get it. You're not doing anything for Christmas and Halloween. It's wonderfully apparent. We see this now. You're not doing it. I know you're not. None of the leagues have been pointing towards any sort of seasonal cosmetics, but I'm telling you, you have so many things. The MHA IP is massive. There's been so many artworks on Halloween cosmetics and stuff like that. You have potential. Please, maybe next year, try to implement the seasonal stuff. I would love to see some winter cosmetics in this game. I would love to see some Halloween cosmetics, maybe some Halloween themed events and some, Christmas themed events. Then that in my book is 10 out of 10. So please consider doing it. It would be the greatest. But that's all I got for you here today. Thanks for watching. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Quick little video here and a quick little talk about my personal feedback and just a confirmation that yes, we are getting crossplay, baby. Big day, big confirmations. That's what I like to see.